Thanks for joining us for 5 on 5. I'm Emily Storm, happy to be joined by Tim Bond, the artistic director at the Oregon Shakespeare Festival. Tim, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
So OSF just wrapped up its 90th season. As the artistic director, what was your overall goal or vision for the season, and what about it resonated with audiences?
Well, it was our 90th season, so we wanted it to be a homecoming season. So it was about homecoming of veteran artists, of our audiences, and of rotating rep, which is what we're known for. And so we got amazing crowds. We had a vibrant and really exciting season.
Absolutely, and this year is filled with contemporary ways of telling classic shows like Julius Caesar and Fat Ham. So what is the importance of these contemporary ways of telling these classic shows?
Well, you know, OSF is really known for great language work from our actors and great storytelling, and Shakespeare, of course. But we also do contemporary plays. So having a play like Julius Caesar, which used a more contemporary approach to its storytelling, was a way to continue its relevance thousands of years after the event. And then Fat Ham was set in a backyard with, picnickers and telling stories about Hamlet in a contemporary way that actually didn't end in tragedy, but ended in joy.
And I love these more ways of bringing it into people's lives, making it more relevant to the current day, even though they're past shows. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's really important that people realize that these stories live on through time and that they have a contemporary connection. People ask, is Shakespeare still relevant? And I say absolutely relevant because he's telling the human story.
Yeah, and OSF has now drawn audiences for 90 years. So what do you think is the key to its success?
Well, you have to evolve with the times and also have enough variety in the shows. And we do not only Shakespeare, we have musicals, we have, contemporary comedies. It's the mix of all of those that I think keep people coming, but our secret sauce is that you get to see actors in multiple shows. So if you come in the afternoon and see one show, you'll see an actor, you might see that same actor that night in an entirely different play on an entirely different stage on our 3 stages. So that keeps people coming back year after year. And also our focus on artistic excellence, on community, and on unfolding these plays. If people think, I don't know if I know how to understand Shakespeare, you will understand it. You will feel that you're welcomed into it, and the performances are absolutely world class.
That homecoming, just like you were saying. Thank you so much, Tim. We'll dive into the 2026 season right after the break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to part 2 of our 5 on 5 with Tim Bond, the artistic director at the Oregon Shakespeare Festival. Tim, the curtain is starting to open on the new season for OSF. What's it looking like? What should audiences be ready for?
Oh, they're going to be ready for mischief, magic, and some really amazing performances of classics, contemporary plays, and musicals this coming year. Midsummer Night's Dream is going to kick off the season. A Raisin in the Sun, one of the great American classics, and Come From Away, which is, one of the best known musicals of our last 10 years, and we're going to be producing it all in one opening weekend starting in March.
I'm so excited. Is there a theme going through this season?
Yes, joy, hope, and community. And dreams. There's a lot of dream imagery through the plays, and people pursuing dreams and people having the courage to follow through on things, whether it's for themselves or for the community.
I love to hear that. And there are 10 shows this season, and they all are of varying familiarity. So how do you choose your plays that you have, and how do they correlate to each other?
Well, it's an alchemical experience of looking for classics and contemporary plays, comedies, plays that illuminate each other. So we always say that when you come and see multiple shows, you actually see how they talk to each other. So you'll see an actor in this, and then you'll see him again in this, but you'll also go, that theme carries over to this, even though the plays might be hundreds of years apart. And then you'll see how the human experience is really resonant through all these different works.
And all the art ties together.
It does, because our designers and our directors come from all over the country, but they understand what OSF is about, which is creating community and creating dialogue about the works. And people get to know each other. It's like a pilgrimage. They come, they see these shows, and they end up talking to each other, you know, at intermission or after the show. They might say, "Where are you going to dinner?" They go out to a winery together. It is a real community experience.
Truly creating community here in Southern Oregon. So what are you most proud of, Tim, of OSF as it continues to evolve into the future here?
Well, I'm really proud of how we've gotten through the pandemic, how we've held to our values, how we've held to the traditions of OSF, and what people have come to expect in our excellence of art, but also how we've been inclusive in welcoming people from all backgrounds into the work.
Tim, thank you so much for educating us on this 2026 season and the 2025 season. We appreciate you so much and can't wait to see this new season.
See you there.
See you there, absolutely. Well, stay with us for some more local news right after the break.